Hi, it's Susan from the Atheopagan media team. I'm excited about this video today. It's something that I am just kind of trying out for myself, and I'm hoping other folks will join with me and maybe give me some ideas of how it went for you. Coming up is Earth Day, and it's always been kind of picking at me that Earth Day and Beltane, which is, one of those folks that we celebrate on the Wheel of the Year, are pretty close together. And also Arbor Day is in the mix too. Arbor Day kind of moves around, but they're all really close together. And there's really, for me, Beltane is a lot about the earth. I know a lot of pagan folks really resonate more with the fertility aspect, which it is earth-based as well. So there's lots of these connections in here that I've sort of been exploring for several years. But what I would like to talk to you today about is something I'm trying out for the year. This year is the 14 days for the earth, or 13 days for the earth, or 10. Really depends on your practice. For me, my celebration of Beltane is on the astronomical calendar. So that means it's usually like the 5th-ish instead of the 1st of May, which is when a lot of folks celebrate it. So for me, the time between Earth Day and Beltane is 13 days if we exclude Beltane, 14 if we include it. And this kind of came about from a conversation on the Atheopagan Facebook page about crafting the 12 days of Yule from paganism, the general traditions of paganism, to maybe fit more with the 13 Atheopaganism principles. Now, I did that a little bit, and I liked what I saw and how it worked out for me. And I thought, well, maybe I can do something like that in the springtime. I do a similar thing, and I know several other folks do as well around Hallows time. My little helper. Another hello helper. There you go. Dog tax. Please enjoy. But they will maybe do a similar thing in the fall for Hallows between Halloween and the astronomical point of Samhain, which is more like early November. So it's something I think is probably gonna fit pretty well with some things that I already do. But if you're interested in exploring it with me, I would love to hear about your results or your ideas, because I haven't actually fleshed it out totally yet either. What I plan to do is have a theme for each day from Earth Day to Beltane. Probably not including Beltane, because I usually have my own celebrations already planned for that day. Plus, I just like the fact that it would work out for 13. It's very Atheopagan-y, so I enjoy that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on Earth Day, and that's going to be kind of a set point day. I might watch a documentary or do some online research, check my carbon footprint, some things to kind of set me, where am I, get in the mood. I might start that day and set some goals for the 13 days or for the year of how I want to improve my footprint on the earth and things that I want to do in the coming year, not just the coming 13, 14 days, or 10 days if you want to celebrate Beltane on the 1st and it becomes shorter for you, or you can have it not line up with Beltane, however you want to do it. But I'm going to use that as a starting point. I will probably try to eat vegan for that whole time. Not to say that you would have to if you wanted to do it, but that's just some things I'm tossing around for myself. But then in between Earth Day and Beltane is the finish, each day is going to have a theme to it. So one day will be soils and soil health, and I will maybe tend to my compost pile since I do have one. If you don't have one, you could do some other things like helping out in your local park systems, For any of the theme days that you want, you could pick a charity to donate to, and that's going to be something I do for a lot of the different days where I find I don't have the ability to have direct impact. So for example, one of the theme days will be the world's oceans, and I don't live anywhere near the ocean, so I can't have a direct physical activity that's gonna have that kind of impact. So I may donate to a charity or organization that does plastics cleanup, or some other maybe conservation efforts or something like that for the ocean. Another day is going to be Environmental Justice Day, and that may end up being another donation type day because just personal situation. I don't really have that many local contacts for the types of areas that I want to most impact for environmental justice for the humans in the world who need the most help. But some other days might be a local waters day where I might go and try and do a beach cleanup. I live on one of the Great Lakes, so that might be something that I would actually do a physical activity to really have a direct impact for. One of the days will be a zero waste day, and I plan to do a trash audit, which for those of you who don't know what that is, you just go through your trash can and take a look at whatever it is that you've thrown away for the last week and you may do this multiple times depending on how frequently and quickly you fill up your trash can, but just to take a look at, okay, what is the thing that is really that I waste the most? I have a feeling for us it's probably going to be food containers, because I've done this before and that's sort of been the trend, is food packaging for us. But I'm going to do that and try and make a plan. Okay, is there a big low-hanging fruit that I can cut out of my waste streams? I'm going to have another day that is more dedicated to climate change, and that would involve more things like maybe donating to some lobbyists, organizations, writing to my representatives, doing those kinds of activism through writing and through communication type activities. I might have another one that is another theme day that is about fossil fuels, and try not to drive that day or turn up or down the thermostat. I'm in Ohio, so who knows which one I will need to do on that particular day to keep my house warm or cool, but I'll try and reduce it or turn off the lights, be more cognizant of that kind of thing. Hi, Kobe. So those are some ideas that I'm playing with. It's not certainly all of them. I will try to post a complete list of the things I'm thinking about in the comment section, and I hope that other people can come up with other great ideas. And if you're interested in joining me, I really hope you will, and we can talk about how it went for you and if you're inspired to do it next year or if it was not something you're into. But yeah, that's my new idea for late April, early May, those holidays that make us feel springy and new. And I felt I would do this outside today because it's a beautiful day and it actually is starting to feel like spring, so you can have all the nature and construction and road noises, which I did actually want to talk about as a little side note here of make this be, if you choose to do it, make it be whatever works for you and is comfortable and something that's feasible for you. Obviously, I don't know if you can hear the airplane going over my head right now, but I live in a suburb, so the things that I can do to impact, climate change and the earth generally, the health of the planet and other people, is constrained by my circumstances. And those are going to be different if you live in an apartment, if you live in the country. I still have the ability to do things like garden, which is asleep right now, but I can garden, I can compost, and I don't want to make anybody feel badly that they can't do those things. Anything that you decide to do, make it work for you and what you can actually feasibly do without trying to feel guilty for what you can't do. So that's my advice, and I'm looking forward to how this goes for me and for you. And thanks for watching. Bye.